Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and this is the third episode of my quick tip videos. This day we're going to be playing some Battlefield 3, and I wanted to give you a quick tip about playing TDM on Noshahr Canals. If you'll see here, we're in the middle actually, guys. You know, you'd think that maybe in a TDM scenario, especially if you've played a lot of Call of Duty and stuff like that, you're going to want to stay towards the sides. No. In Battlefield, you want to get in the middle of this stuff. So you want to be right here. This is one of the really good spots that I found in a clip from this. That's where this is from. This spot right here is really awesome because you can like get in and you're covered on three sides. Basically, if you crouch, you're covered completely, and if you're standing up, you can get your head just barely over these little boxes here, and you'll see I can surprise that guy. And I think the best weapon for being in this area is going to be the MP7, just because of the sick amount of hipfire you can get off of it. Like, just look at how close those crosshairs are together. The MP7 is definitely the king of hipfire out of the all the PDW. I think it's the best hipfire weapon in the entire game, honestly. It's an insane amount of range that you can get out of this thing, and with the extended mags, it's got 40 rounds in it, which is even more than the M16. So it is pretty fearsome, guys, if you want to do some nice hipfire, and it's really easy to use as well. So if you're just starting to play Battlefield, which you're probably not just starting to play Battlefield, especially if you're watching this, as well as if you have been around, because usually this game is really old, or pretty old actually in video game terms. The new one's coming out, so yeah, I'm interested in playing that. But anyway, this spot here is really good, especially if your team has the area behind you, because there's the one side that you are open on. As long as they're covering you on that one side, that's where your spawn is, then you should be golden and just be able to look on this corridor and just look, people running out of there all the time being crazy. You don't want to go in there. Any further into the center is pretty much the death zone, and you're just going to get caught while you're reloading. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're the best gunslinger in the world, you're still going to get killed if you like try to reload or revive or put anything or do anything besides shoot in the middle there. This is as close to the action as you want to get, and it's perfect because it's just close enough that you can actually get a bunch of kills here, and you can do very well, perform very nicely on a Noshahr Canals setting. I'm sure this will work in any other map for TDM. There's probably some nooks and crannies, and you might see those in a future episode of these quick tips if you guys respond positively to this one. I'd really like to show those off to you. So yeah, I think that the best class to run with the MP7 is obviously support, because you are going to be spraying mags pretty quickly. The fire rate on the MP7 is quite rapid, so oh, you see me get shot there. I think that's the end of this clip, I believe. Or is it? No, I get revived one more time. Yeah, but you see like this guy here, and just look at that hipfire, guys. I almost got two guys here, and now this is going to be into the second little position that I found that's really good, and this one is a little bit more unique and harder to get into because there's a lot of people on this side here. Like you're open on a lot more areas, but you do have a more active corridor to look down. So there's pros and cons to this. Like the other position is way more defended and a lot more like it's a lot harder to get killed there. So you're gonna be safer, but here it's a lot easier to get kills because you're gonna see lots of people running past. Because if you'll notice, that's a pretty big hub of people. Look at that, there's just like many people just running past everywhere, and your friends, as long as they hold this side of the map, you know, like on the water side where there's like those crates and stuff, so you're not getting sniped from up there on the ridge where the bridge is over there, you'll see right now. And this most important thing though is you gotta make sure that you're on a server where the admin is here, because you know usually admins are not very friendly when people are crane camping, and you know that crane is right behind you, and if people see you just like sitting here, they're gonna take their little sniper rifle that they've got ready to, you know, on their bipod up there on that crane, and they're just gonna sight you in and just take your head off right here if you're standing in this spot for too long. Yeah, so you really need to make sure that you're the admin that's going to kick those people that are abusing the crane, or your guys are actually in control of the crane. So either way, this spot is going to be useful for you at that point. But like I said, you just got to make sure that your guys are holding this line, because if guys get to come around the corner, they can easily pick you off, especially if they're holding the ridge up to my where that I'm looking at right now, where the bridge is over there. They could easily snipe you from there with even an M16 could come out and touch you here. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed these two little spots that I found and my recommended weapon choice. Thanks for watching. Spray and Pray out.